Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from. This is Hamongoro. Kindly subscribe, share, and like my YouTube channel. My YouTube name is Hamongoro. The noble work that we were given as men is to love our wives. That's even what the Bible says. Men, love your wives. And what is needed or required of women is to be submissive. And this is where everybody is getting it wrong. And I always tell women, if you want anything from your husband, kindly submit. Be submissive, and you will enjoy your husband. The moment your husband is talking to you, you're not submissive. And let me give you one quick example. There's a lady I met 3 weeks ago. She told me she's been having a house girl as long as they've been married. The house girl is the one who has been doing everything in that house. She makes the bed. When they wake up in the morning, she goes to the bedroom, makes the bed. She makes breakfast. She serves the husband breakfast. She serves the kids breakfast. She serves the wife breakfast. She cooks dinner. In short, she does everything in the house. She's the girl who knows there is no tomatoes, there is nothing in the house. What is missing, what needs to be bought, she knows. Now, some things happen for good reasons. Now, what happened? The house girl got tired and she stayed with them for so long. So the house girl, they call them house managers, left the job. She said, no, now I don't want to work anymore. I want to go home. I also need to get my own family and settle down. Now this guy left abruptly. Now the lady of the house, who's the wife, didn't have a choice. She had to take over everything that the house girl was doing. Now this girl, she's a working class person, but she had to adjust her schedule so that she can be working and also do the home work. When she comes home, she has to cook, she has to clean the house, she has to make the bed, she has to prepare the kids to go to school and everything. Now she started attending to the husband. Ladies, let me tell you something. I met this girl and she told me, you know what? For sure, I have been neglecting my husband and my children. Now that the house girl is not there, I am so doing everything to my husband, and guess what? For 1 month and a half, I have seen my love growing every day towards my husband. And my husband is loving me more and more because everything I do to him. My husband says, sweetheart, thank you, darling. He always hugs me, says, my wife, you've done so well. When I cook a meal, my husband eats it with a lot of smile and a lot of joy. Then he says, my beautiful wife, this is the best meal I've ever enjoyed. This is the best meal I've ever enjoyed. And when I'm in a kitchen cooking, our love has grown. My husband steps in the kitchen. When I'm cutting onions, my husband is cutting tomatoes. So we are working together. When I'm frying this, my husband is washing the dishes. When I'm cooking ugali, my husband is setting the table. So I have seen a lot of teamwork in my house that I haven't seen for so long. I am enjoying my husband more than ever before. Now, this really says, even when I'm cooking, I'm testing the veggies, if the salt is enough, or I need to add, or what we need to do. My husband is there looking at me and saying, hey, give me a piece too. Baby, let's test it together. In other words, we are enjoying each other more than when we had a house girl. And now this girl told me that now anything I ask for my husband, he gives it to me. And guess what? After work, my husband comes home immediately. So my husband is home no later than 5:30 on a good day. My husband rushes home so that we can work together as a team. So we can do things together as a team since there is no house girl. Imagine there's a day I peeled off potatoes, and I told my husband I need to prepare chips. People in the US call them fries for our children. And my husband, imagine he went to the kitchen. This is what the lady told me. My husband said to my wife, you peel off the potatoes, and I will slice the potatoes, and I'll make the fries. I'll make the chips. So you don't worry. You peel off the potatoes. And guess what? The lady told me the husband cooked the sweetest chips, fries, since I ever tasted in the entire world. So the husband had this skill, but she could not practice it. She could not do that because there is a house girl. She could not go to the kitchen, compete with the house girl. Imagine I've realized, the lady told me she has realized, the husband knows how to cook the best chips ever in the entire world. Ladies, let me ask you, are your house girls taking everything that you're supposed to do as a wife? Are the house girls taking over your family without knowing? Slowly, they're taking over your family. And that's how they end up taking even your husband in your presence. Ladies, let me ask you a question. What will happen if you make your own bed in the morning? You tell me your husband is in a room. Those who are blessed with big bedrooms, the husband is seated there reading a paper or watching the news in a bedroom. And your house girl has come there to make the bed. And she bends, she goes around, she does everything, and your husband is watching and you are not there. What goes in that guy's mind? Men are also human beings. And men are attracted by what they see. Ladies, go back to old ways. Yes, house girls are there because we are busy women nowadays. But what I can tell you, don't allow your house girl to take over your responsibility as a wife of the home. Ladies, every man will want to enjoy a meal that has been cooked, prepared by the wife. No, the house girl all the time. Once in a while, cook for your husband. Prepare a meal for your husband. Once in a while, serve your husband. And while he's eating, sit there with him and just share the moments. How was your day? How, see our children are growing very fast. Time flies. Since we got married, it's been almost 7 years. Sit down with your husband. Serve your husband, and when he's done eating, take the dishes to the sink or to the kitchen. It will not make you a weak woman, but it will make you a loving and caring wife. Take care of your husband. Men also need to be taken care of. So don't let your house girl do everything, even your own responsibility. I know you're a busy woman, you're tired. But once in a while, tender to your husband. Take care of your husband once in a while. Take time. Sit down with your husband. Serve him. Even make a tea. Even strong tea. Make it for your husband. Sit down, share with your husband. But nowadays, the house girls have taken over. They do everything. So when our wives leave work and they come home, they don't want to do anything. They just want to sit there, be served like the husband by the house girls. Even our kids don't do anything. They just eat and leave dishes on a table for the house girl to pick after them. Ladies, if you want, like this girl told me, now she has realized she doesn't need a house girl. She's spending more time with the husband. The husband used to come home late, 9, 10 at night. But nowadays the husband makes sure he's home by 5:30, latest 5:30, because he leaves office at 4. So she's home at 5:30. Imagine the time they're spending together with the wife and the children. Even before the kids come from school, they have already prepared supper for their children. Nowadays, even if they come home and they realize there's no onion, there's no tomato, they run with the husband together to go buy. What a wonderful renewal. Now they're dating. They are discovering each other more than they were doing before when they had a house girl. So some things happen for good reasons. Nothing happens to a life by accident. That happened for the right cause. Now the lady told me, you know what? I'm even loving my husband more than before. I can nowadays see my husband smile. I can see my husband playing around with the children, especially on the weekends. We play with our children. We help our kids do homework. We sit down with our children and do everything. We go shopping with our children. We take walks, evening walks, with our children as a family. What a wonderful family. The lady, you know yourself. I don't want to mention your name, but you know yourself. Keep doing what you're doing. You have realized where your weaknesses were. And guess what? You've known it and work on it. Now enjoy your marriage. Enjoy your husband. And I believe, I haven't gotten a chance to talk to your husband. Your husband is also enjoying the same like you are. Now you've discovered even your husband cooks the best fries in the entire world. And also one thing you told me, your husband knows how to cook, to fry nice eggs. Ile mayai iko na macho. Your husband is the best. And you have also realized that you know how to make the best mandazis. Now you are discovering yourselves and continually discovering yourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful moment when you are able and eager to learn and understand each other. Marriage is a work in progress. We need to work on it daily. And the house managers are really taking over. And I beg and ask you, ladies, don't allow your house managers to take over even your own responsibility. This guy told me how beautiful it is in the morning when she's making her bed. She wakes up in the morning, especially on the weekends. Anatandika kitanda saidi na anaambia bwana yake na wewe tandika hiyo saidi nyingine. In short, they're doing everything as a team. When the lady is making a bed and the husband is also making on the other side. So they're working together as a team. And that is what marriage is. And guess what? God himself is love. And wherever there is love, there God exists. May God continue living in your families. That beautiful lady, do what you're doing now. You've discovered what it means not to have a house girl. Please, do it, never look back. Don't listen to naysayers and everybody will say, oh, I can't do that, I go to work. No. If that doesn't work for their family, let them do it. But do what works for your family. Thank you so very much. Ladies, don't allow house managers to do everything your own responsibility. Let's work as a team. And as a team, we go far. As a team, if we work together, we will always win. May God help you. Put God first in your family, and everything else will fall into place. And at God's right time, he'll make everything right. Thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. My YouTube name is Sam Ongoro. Kindly subscribe, share, and like. May God bless you. Till next time, bye-bye.